The government has harassed tip earners for decades. Congress has instructed the IRS to relentlessly pursue casino dealers, food servers, bartenders, cocktail servers, hairstylists, and other people who make money off tips. It's an outrage that most of us pay a much higher tax rate on our tips than Mitt Romney or some of the other millionaires in Congress pay on their taxes. That's because President Obama and all members of Congress, including Stephen Horsford, insist that tips are income, but Mitt Romney's investment income is not income. They call that capital gains. So if you work full-time at the minimum wage in Nevada, you'll pay taxes up to 36% on your tips. But Romney only paid 14% on the 1 year of tax returns he showed. Most years he probably paid much less, if he paid anything at all. So if you make $20 in tips a month, you must report that to the IRS, and you will then pay a much higher rate of taxes than Mitt Romney will pay, even if he makes $20 million a year. And some people are forced to pay taxes on tips they haven't even earned. And not only that, the minimum wage for tip earners is $2.13 an hour. The Republicans keep talking about cutting the capital gains tax, which would help Mitt Romney and many of the millionaires in Congress. But just like the Democrats, they insist on taxing tips. Ron Paul introduced the Tax-Free Tips Act in 2011, but no one in Congress supported him. The Nevada congressional delegation betrayed tip earners just like they always have. Democrats like President Obama, Nancy Pelosi, Dianne Feinstein, and Stephen Horsford talk about income equality. Never mention they've totally betrayed tip earners for years. Not only that, the businesses who employ tip earners are also forced to pay up to 6 different types of taxes out of their pockets to cover something which should have never been taxed in the first place. President Obama has declared income inequality to be his #1 issue this year. If he's really serious, if he really means what he says, he needs to bring back Ron Paul's Tax-Free Tips Act and put it up for a vote. If the Democrats refuse to do that this year, then all their talk about helping the middle class is nothing but a worthless campaign promise. I'm Steve Brown, Libertarian candidate for Congress, and I approve this message.